So there is also one more thing here when you look at it, right? Companies that are very well defined and structured roles, right? There, work from home or remote is possible because the role is very clearly defined and So for somebody like Akshay, if somebody is sitting, in Patna and saying, "Boss, I'll work from home," he'll be like, "Nice, you please work with yourself. I'm good." Because there is a lot of dynamic changes that are happening, and especially for freshers, right? There's a lot of peer learning that happens that is not taught.
Yep.
Yes.
When you sit around with people, I see how you work. You don't tell me, "Look, this is how I start my day, this is how I work," and all of that. But you work. If I aspire to be you in 5 years or 10 years, I look at you and I see what are all the smaller things that you do make the big difference.
Yep.
That is something you yourself don't know that you have to teach it because you're doing it intuitively, right?
Yep.
So those are all things, and probably within that, say the India 1, India 2, India 3, like Kishore Biani mentioned, like 8 lakhs and above is one category, then the 3 to 8, and then the below 3. So the 3 to 8, and the problem is also huge. Like, say for example, TCS employs 6.5 lakh people. They're a major employer, okay?
Yeah.
But we have 1 crore graduates coming out every year. Which company will be able to absorb this many?
No.
It's a MSME or entrepreneurship.
That
These
will
are the
be
only
two
two sectors that can employ all these people. And I think the India one we are talking about, the tier one, born bred in tier one city
Yep.
talent, right? They all like comfort. They all probably should head to GCCs. And then the India 2, probably a little bit to the startups and more to the services companies and MSMEs, where the pay is not that great, but there is a little more stability around it. And then the India 3, they have a lot of way to that's for the government to deal with. We cannot solve that big a problem, to be very honest.
Now, there are few companies are solving that. Suppose right now, if we see that when Swiggy, Zomato come up, or when Ola came up, many people have left their corporate job, entered into become a Ola driver. Earlier, when they have given a good incentivize and all. Even in Swiggy, Zomato, many people are earning good money. I'm not saying a well money, but suppose people are like getting at least a security of like I will not end up my day without earning money. There are many options are turn up. That's what a startup culture have developed. In future, more than blue white collar job, there will be a huge demand of blue collar job. Why people are more earning on this? They are earning money more than a IT guy. A delivery boy is earning more than an IT guy because there is a demand of a that delivery boy is higher compared to a demand of a IT guy. So there is a supply and demand change. Difference is there. So where this kind of people now in India, we don't have a like a minimum wages kind of thing. So we don't respect too much to a blue collar jobs. It's Indian mindset. We cannot. It is there. So this is now the new thing. New like how in other Western countries, which we say that the blue collar jobs have got certain respect and all. They earn good money, same level and all. So in few years, you will see the downline India will also reach to that place.
So I also, it's true that, a Swiggy or a Zomato guy will earn 40K right out, the day he starts driving. But, if you look at those jobs, right, it is more like a cook or a maid kind of a job. There is no significant upside. You are, because trading time for money is the bottommost level of pyramid.
Correct.
Because you can drive, you're young, you don't have a job, you can drive a Swiggy or Zomato, absolutely no problems, no qualms with it. But then the moment you start relying on it for too long, right, because your body, if you use your mental acumen, then you can do a lot more work. You can get because there is significant upside. Like for example, let's look at it. For a maid or a driver or let's say a security, what is the upside for them in their career? They start a driver, they retire a driver.
Yeah, so that's what where role comes up of investment, financial literacy is important for them. So
Nobody got. I'm totally against this financial literacy of saving to become rich and
not
all.
saving to become rich.
Yeah.
It's not about saving. Financial literacy never taught you about like saving. It's all about how you're going to invest that part.
Okay.
And like what happened now in our education system, as I'm from educational background, from a means childhood, people are not taught how to utilize the money, how you can make your money to earn money.
Oh, okay.
because you are earning whatever. See, now right now people are staying in the city, same city as well, with the income of 10 to 15,000 or 20,000. They are surviving it. But once they get an income of 40,000 rupees, but they will end up with nothing. After 2 years down the line, if you ask them, you increase your income, right? What is the extra thing which you have right now? Ki you say ki if I'm not going to work for 3 4 months, will I able to sustain? No one will have that. So this comes with the financial literacy. How you going to invest smarter? How you going to work on like many things up, there are many possibilities. That's why mutual funds, and right now in India it's increasing, like investment, the local investment have increased, people are getting educated. We have to educate more, because as you say, we can solve the problem of tier 1 tier 2 cities, but if startup, many startups like that can solve a bigger problem of like tier 2 3 cities, because we have a huge populations, or else we will be using a PhD for a peon job only. Right now, this same thing is happening. After having a degree of PhD, you are doing a peon job. What is the use of doing that degree?